Welcome to Vietnam.
Thank you very much. Welcome to Hoi An, a charming historic city in Vietnam known for its UNESCO-listed ancient town, diverse cultural influences, and vibrant lantern-lit streets. Hoi An is a place that will captivate you through its magical touch for years to come, which is why it is so important to get exploring this town right. And in this video, I will be sharing the best of Hoi An with you. Hi, if we don't know each other yet, I'm Rita and I share fascinating travel destinations one video at a time, hopefully inspiring your wanderlust and endless adventure beyond our comfort zones. Hoi An was once a bustling trading port from the 15th to the 19th century and now features a unique blend of Vietnamese, Chinese, Japanese and French architecture. The yellow-painted, centuries-old houses filling the town's charming narrow streets are full with traditional Laterns that bring everything to life on a whole new level. It is pure magic to say the least. Hoi An is located on the central coast of Vietnam and sits around 30 kilometers south of Da Nang, a major city with an international airport, making it easily accessible. You will be either staying in Da Nang and commuting to Hoi An for a day trip, or you can go to Hoi An and stay for a couple of nights to really explore the city by itself, which is something that I would recommend you to do. But first, let me show you what Hoi An has to offer so that you understand why it makes sense to stay there for a couple of days.
First stop of today is to try a banh mi, and not just any banh mi, but the one that Anthony Bourdain himself tried and said that it is the best one he tried. So I'm very curious to see if that is true or a little bit overhyped, and it's right here behind me.
Banh mi is a Vietnamese sandwich made with a crispy baguette filled with meats, pickled vegetables, herbs and condiments. It combines French and Vietnamese culinary traditions and is the classical dish to try in Vietnam.
So what is the one that Anthony ate?
Number 3.
He ate number 3?
Yes, the more popular one, the
So-
traditional one.
What is the bread mix? What does it mean?
Barbecue pork,
Yeah.
pate, and ham.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, a bit too much for me. So I will go with number 8, please.
One number 8.
Yeah, number 8.
Spicy or not?
A little bit spicy. Little.
35.
Can I pay by card?
Only cash.
Cash? Yep. One moment.
07.
Thank you very much.
I've been watching Anthony Bourdain's travel and food shows for a long time, like many others, so being in a place that he rated so high, I could not wait to try the banh mi.
And I'm sitting right next to the kitchen as well. It's the perfect position. Look at that beauty. Oh, da-da. The bread looks so crisp and so fresh. They actually bring it in baskets over here. Let's give it a taste test. It's so crunchy, the bread, like the perfect white baguette. And then inside you have fresh vegetables, meat and cheese. And of course the Vietnamese herb, I love it. And everything inside is so fresh and nice. Love it. The picture of Anthony Bourdain is literally everywhere around the restaurant, just to make it clear that you're definitely eating in the correct one. Even on the actual bag of the sandwich, you have his face.
With my belly full, it's time to get exploring more. Hoi An is, among other things, famous for its vibrant day and night markets, where visitors can explore an array of street food, handmade crafts and souvenirs while enjoying the lively atmosphere illuminated by colorful lanterns. It really feels like a small town that is still packed with people that bring it to life in the most amazing ways.
There's also a full-on market for your grocery shopping, I guess for the locals. And I love it because it's so colorful. All the veggies in the world are being sold here as well as fruits. And you just look on it and it's very pretty because it is so beautifully presented. All the colors of the rainbow are there and it's just so fun!
But this town is so much more than that.
The city of Hoi An is basically famous for a couple of shopping options as well, which is number 1, tailoring. You can get everything that you want done here with the material that you want. There are different quality of tailors. From what our hotel told us, the ones in the city center in the old town are actually not the best ones, and you might want to go by reviews and maybe go to something a little bit outside of town just to stay happy with what you get. Secondly, it is famously known for its leather products. Equally here, you can get really good leather products and custom-made things, embroidered things, whatever it is that you like. And number 3 is optical things. So you might want to get your glasses done or get new lenses, different types of lenses, and everything with a couple of hours delivery time.
I actually needed to get my favorite trousers shortened a little bit, and I found an individual tailor that charged me so much less than the bigger shops wanted for the same job, and her quality was amazing.
So, should I put it on? Yeah, okay, I'll put it on top. See, it's very long.
And while I'm waiting for the tailoring to be done, it's the perfect time to walk around the town's narrow alleyways in those golden hours before sunset. And of course, get a Vietnamese coffee. In fact, you can get it really any time of the day here in Vietnam.
It's time to caffeinate, and we came just to a coffee house that has a really good view on the street, because you need to see what is happening here with all the traffic happening at the same time. That is people walking, motorcycles, cyclists, cars, and craziness in between. And I got a Café Saigon, which is black coffee with ice and condensed milk. Bam! Ooh, it's strong. It hits you immediately, and that's exactly what I need, because the night is just starting here. The afternoon and the evening is the real thing about the city. It's where the party gets going. It's where the Laterns turn on, it's where the boats start floating, it's when everything happens. I just want to highlight the height of these chairs in Vietnam. Just look at the chair that I'm sitting on right now. It's literally the size of two of my hands, and I'm definitely too tall for this.
After the coffee break, it's time to pick up my trousers, but this is not everything that has happened while I was there.
All good? 50,000. Thank you very much. Bye. My trousers are ready, looking good, and now I'm not gonna fall over them all the time.
I met this lovely woman that I've asked to take a picture of. She was also a client of the tailor, but what actually happened was that we started hugging each other and showed mutual appreciation of this very moment.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're very sweet. Thank you. I'm literally half in tears after this encounter with the older lady. It was so heartwarming and so authentic. She was just so sweet. I didn't understand her, she didn't understand me, but we understood each other just by smiling and looking at each other, and she was so adorable. She was so smiley and like the definition of a happy Vietnamese woman, and oh, I love encounters like this.
The sun has set and the evening started, in which Hoi An gets yet again a totally different vibe to it.
It has turned dark, and in the middle of the road a market appeared with lots and lots of small shops that sell you souvenirs, accessories, bags, plates, literally whatever you want, you can find it here. And it's right next to the water, so kind of while you're walking towards a boat ride, you get to experience the market. The time has come that we are on the river right now, where there are lots and lots of boats with people on them being driven around, and the beautiful lanterns not only on the boat, but you can actually release one yourself into the water and make a wish. And they are being sold on the road right here where you walk. Lots of people will approach you and try to sell you one, or some of the boats also offer it as part of your ticket. It's definitely really nice to see kind of all the boats in the water at the same time. It's like a very magically beautiful thing to see.
Hoi An looks magical from the bottom, but just wait for this drone footage. We saw the view from the bottom and the top. Now let's see the view from the river itself and jump on one of these boats.
Now we're gonna pick a boat and go swimming. Hello.
How are you doing?
Can we go on the bridge?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, we are going. Ah, it's shaking. I'm trying. Ah!
Spoiler, we did make it to the bridge. We even went kind of under it.
Ta-da! The bridge behind me. And it is very, very calming. Looking on them from outside is one thing, but being in one is very different because you're like floating in this communal boat area with your little Latern next to you, and just feels so peaceful and nice, as if we are somewhere in a isolated river place. Boat ride is over. Overall, I guess it's part of the experience of Hoi An to take one, and it's so affordable that you don't really have anything to lose doing it. But
it's definitely not a must to do it.
Hello!
Welcome to Vietnam!
Thank you very much! There are so many restaurants as well on both sides of the river, so you're most definitely not going to go hungry here. Maybe later, thank you. Lots of massage places as well, and everyone approaching you, asking you to have massage with them. It's dinner time, and because there are so many restaurants, there's a lot of choice and a lot of decision to decide where to eat, especially because some of the restaurants are kind of tourist traps with very low rankings but really good views. So we decided to go a bit further and for some dim sum.
Let me tell you, it's not enough to go for a bit of a better ranking. I really recommend you to eat in a high-ranked place and then come to the river for a drink afterwards, because this dim sum place wasn't recommendable at all. Luckily though, they had cute dogs around, and all around the river you can get yourself a crepe with Nutella to save your culinary evening if all things go wrong, as they did for me.
Banana and Nutella. What can go wrong with that? There's equally a full-on market right here that has food and souvenir shopping. It also has very, very bright white light. So if you're getting a little bit tired in the evening, gonna wake up right here. Also these banging noises of the ice cream as well. I always thought that the pictures that are taken next to the Laterns, that they are just everywhere around. I mean, there are places where they are around, but specifically here, you have a photo shooting setting, basically, with lights and the perfect setup where everything is beautiful just around you. Such an illusion revealed. To end the evening, we actually came for a massage because our neck is killing us. And this place had a good ranking and was still open after 10, so this is it. Upstairs, thank you. And there's nice music playing. As you can see on my face, the massage was a full-on success. I definitely want to come back. I feel so refreshed. My back was hurting and now it's just nice. Definitely a really good one. Another really cool idea how you can spend your evening once you have done a few rounds around the water already and you're kind of ready to sit down and relax a little bit. Find a coffee house with a rooftop, which is not difficult. Most of them have it. And one that actually has space for you. And then sit and just look at what is happening around you. It's just so fun. There's a completely different vibe to this type of activity here because everything is so shiny and beautiful.
A few more cute dogs along the way to make the evening even better, and then it's time to head back to the hotel. But what is the best way to get there?
The thing with the city is that it closes in the evenings for cars, which means also for your Grab. Or that is a specific part of the city, and you need to walk to a specific point where cars can get up to. That is not too far from you at any given point.
And while we are on the topic of hotels, let me introduce you to the hotel we have stayed in. Instead of staying in the city center of Hoi An, we stayed a short ride away, closer to the many farming fields around, and I think this decision has been perfect. Hoi An is full of smaller boutique hotels, which again elevate the charm the town has to offer. Most of them even offer shuttle buses back to the old town of Hoi An. Our hotel had a lovely view from both sides, a great breakfast selection and lovely staff. I will be leaving down below the link to this hotel if you want to stay in a perfect location and have the best experience when it comes to the hotel choice. One more thing that our hotel offered was a more sporty activity, and we were just in the right spot for it.
We decided to do a very popular activity here, which most of the hotels offer, which is to use one of the bicycles, which are free of charge in our hotel, and cycle around the rice fields here in more of the rural area. And this is again something very, very different from the old town and the city experience. Literally within minutes we were out here next to animals, these beautiful fields and all the farmers working. It's very relaxing. Also, there are lots of kind of coffee houses around, which I'm curious to see. And our main destination is the vegetable village. So let's head there now. Seeing all the houses is literally my most favorite thing. And you get to meet the people, just saying hello to them. They are so friendly. And look at that, we just arrived to the vegetable village. But how they are grown, so straightly in line, so cleanly, and like perfect vegetable paradise. Love that. This is so refreshing and so different from the city life that we've been experiencing so far. There are so many school classes here as well.
And while this has been the best of Hoi An's town life, I could cycle around the city forever and keep exploring the countryside. Wait, actually this is exactly what I will be doing in my next episode, where I will jump on a Vespa and drive into Hoi An's beautiful countryside. Subscribe to not miss out on this one, and I will see you there. Bye!